classes have started, and I've been past the time with campus activities and obviously door dashing until my classes start in October, which is a couple weeks away. A week away, but until our classes start. I'm not really sure what to expect with these classes. I'm really excited about doing this grad course to kind of help me sort of prepare. I picked up some school supplies just to take notes, even though, given that I'll be in grad school, I'm pretty sure most of the note taking might be on my computer and the majority of my program is online. Thankfully, it's flexible, so I don't have to worry about having to meet at certain times. Plus, it's grad school, so it's a whole different ballgame. Not really sure what the curriculum's going to be about. Trying not to prepare too much, just like I did with my summer class. I didn't really prepare because I know if I prepare for something, then I'm going to be a little stressed out. So I'm trying my best to take it easy and kind of relax a little bit before my class starts. Reading a book right now that kind of talks about how to take care of a safer health system. Not how to take care of a safer health system, how to create a safer healthcare system. That's what it is. That's what I'm reading right now. Just kind of getting a sense of what I'll be getting into with the program. But yeah, I'm not going to prepare too much because I don't really know what to expect with the classes. I also reached out to my advisor just to kind of see how I can prepare. And thankfully, I don't have to do too much really. I've got to just go in there and just do it. Thankfully, my classes for this semester are centered around leadership and communication. And I think these classes have came right on time because, like, communication and leadership is very vital, not just within the healthcare field, but really in any industry, for real. But in the case of healthcare, given that, you know, we're going through a lot of changes and uncertainty with healthcare, with science, with medicine and research, we need, like, well-versed leaders who are able to address and articulate the changes and obviously the challenges that we're still having within the healthcare system, because year after year, and what COVID has taught us and has really exposed is that the healthcare system has not been great. Right now, unfortunately, it's in shambles. High insurance, high co-pays, long wait times, lack of regard or concern for Black women regarding any type of health, specifically maternal health, and other demographics that are often overlooked as well. Staff workers quitting in droves because of, you know, the amount of paperwork, the vast amount of patients, the workload that they have, which is overwhelming. So there's a lot that needs to be done when it comes to the healthcare system. And within my program, I just hope and I expect that I'm able to be equipped with the tools to become an effective healthcare leader. I'm thinking a little too far ahead because the program hasn't started, but that's what I hope to gain. But I'm not going to dig too much into it. I'm going to wait and see what happens when it comes to these classes. As far as networking and jobs, obviously the job hunt is the job hunt. I get my usual, we regret to inform you emails. Still being rejected, however, it's a redirection. So I'm gonna obviously still continue to look for jobs, but surprise, surprise, praise report, I have a work study job. So that is gonna come in handy when it comes to paying for school and having some, you know, money just to have to pay for other expenses outside of school. So that's a blessing. And until then, that's what I'm sticking on. And on top of that, I'm trying to get my side hustles up and running. Obviously, I have a podcast, which I'm doing monthly episodes just to accommodate, you know, my school schedule. And I recently launched a skincare line. And with that, I'm trying to work on getting more materials also obviously keeping track of expenses. One lesson I've learned so far when it comes to relocating or any type of life transition that you go through, you need to make sure you have the funds necessary to afford that life transition, any type of milestone that it is. If it's a wedding, a graduation, a birthday, anything like that, any type of occasion, you need to have the necessary funds. And so I'm working on getting my money back on track. I have trackers to help me know where my money is going, and I really want to work on building up this emergency savings fund because it's hurricane season down here in the south. Also, goodness gracious, my mind went blank. Hurricane season also, with the way that the world is right now, anything could happen. The banks could shut down for all we know. And I've been a bank card savvy girl really since I, had my first ever, bank card. So I'm trying to work on getting more cash back. So that's really going to be a slow and steady type of effort. And obviously a trial and error effort. When it comes to health reasons, I'm relatively healthy, but I want to make sure that I don't take that for granted and that, I work on my diet and my exercising. With that obviously takes time, and it takes a bit of reshaping and, adjusting what foods I can eat, foods I have to just eat in moderation. And also reducing stress and not having to be so concerned about little daily pressures. Main one being financial, which kind of ties into every aspect. And I was thinking to myself earlier, I was like, I need to make sure I get my money right, or else I won't be able to really afford to live or even have groceries. So all of that really kind of ties it together. Like credit score really is based on practically anything you want to do. So yeah, but I'm not really complaining. Getting involved on campus, really trying to take it easy. Also, I'm gonna be working on my social media habit addiction, which really what it is. I tried joining a social media fast. I was excited for it. Got to work on being consistent with that, so I might restart the social media fast next month, because social media is where I really get my information, news from. If I do watch news, I'll usually watch like news clips, or if I'm home with family, I'll watch the news on the television. But other than that, I'm trying to reduce my news intake given the nature and intensity of how the world is and the way the news is. So biggest thing is really staying low-key. I can't believe 2025 went by like psh. I might make a recap video towards the end of the year, who knows. But yeah, year literally just flew by. We're literally in January, and now we're literally at the end of the year. And the funny thing is though, summer really speeds up the year. Like by the time you literally get to May, you're literally halfway through the year, and then before you know it, you're in August, and then when you turn around, it's Christmas. So really, summer is really that period of the year where things start to speed up. It seems long because it's like vacation, but at the same time, like school's around the corner again. Like the moment we get out, we got to go right back into school. So it made me realize this year, the passage of time is starting to speed up a little bit faster. And I didn't really notice it until obviously this year. With all the events that happened, time is speeding up. The earth is spinning like several point seconds faster. So a lot of things are just going like this. It's like you never really have enough time in the day to really do anything, no matter how much you try to schedule. I want to pray for our world as well. I'm concerned about our world, obviously. You know, the stock market, the economy, groceries, healthcare, like I mentioned earlier. There's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of anxiety, but this is where prayer comes into play. And lately I'm trying to rely more on prayer to kind of, you know, get through. And yeah, not really much else, but these are just all the updates that I've had so far. And I'm going to try to post more updates every week. I'm going to try to post more weekly, because life be lifing. And yeah, I'm really also starting to cherish the boring days, like when I don't really have anything to do. Like I cherish them. So I'm home now, and yeah, we're about to do some cooking, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.